I'm standing in front of the Supreme Court with another installment of Aaj Ka AQI. In the 1980s, the Supreme Court recognized the right to pollution-free environment as a fundamental right under Article 21. In the last 10 years, Delhi has seen how this right has been trampled upon. I'll show you one example how this right is being violated. With me, I have a device which will showcase PM 2.5 and PM 10 readings of Delhi from the Supreme Court. For the past 5 minutes, PM 2.5 has been fluctuating between 250 and 270, while PM 10 has been fluctuating between 300 and 310. If we look at the AQI, yesterday, which was Christmas, the AQI was in very poor category. Day before yesterday, it was the same. Even today, AQI has not improved. Before I tell you about the Supreme Court interventions in air pollution matters, I want to draw your attention to Newslaundry's Fight to Breathe campaign. This video is part of that campaign. Under this campaign, we will bring ground reports, video stories, and conversations with experts. You can also support or join Newslaundry's Fight to Breathe campaign. Behind me, you see a smoke-covered Supreme Court. People generally come to the Supreme Court for justice. One such lawyer came to the Supreme Court in 1980s in the form of MC Mehta. Even 4 decades later, the case continues to be heard. This shows how officials have failed to uphold Article 21. If it was not for the Supreme Court, the emergency measures that are invoked when AQI level reaches certain threshold would not have been seen. Even recently, the Supreme Court criticized government bodies for not implementing its orders, but there are limitations for the judiciary too. The Supreme Court recently pointed out that it cannot micromanage Delhi's air pollution action plan. At the same time, the Supreme Court also has to rely on government officials for enforcement of its orders. If we look at the AQI of the last 10 years, we have seen how the government officials have made little progress in taking mitigating measures against air pollution. You can also join and support Newslaundry's Fight to Breathe campaign. One of the ways is you can file RTI applications. For more details, you can scan this QR code. This is Shiv Narayan with my colleague Priyali Dhingra from Supreme Court.